buddy. What's going on? Yeah, oh, you're so happy. Thank you for being happy for me. You brighten my morning. Bug, he brightens my morning. You know who else does?
Yeah.
Who?
Me?
Yeah, you. Mama, what'd you make for us today?
We made some sourdough pancakes.
Sourdough pancakes?
Yes.
Alright, you got some raw honey to put on it?
Yep, we're gonna put some raw honey and some jelly.
Oh.
Is it going though? But it's mine.
I made a mistake yesterday. I didn't level everything I needed to level. I got carried away with some other things. And I looked out there this morning and I'm like, man, thankfully that tractor I borrowed yesterday was still up the hill, still available. Made a call, guy said green light, go. So I'm working on that, but I knew breakfast was about ready, so I ran in to take care of this and then back out there. But got a dental appointment later for Red Pepper. Right, girl?
Yes, sir.
So I got an interruption in my day coming up. So I gotta see what I can get done first and then go out there, but let's eat breakfast first. Back outside. I got 4 pulls in last night. Got another one to go there, then probably 5 after that. So 6 to go. 2 are laying there that I made up last night. If you look closely, like at that one center screen, stripped the bark off the end really good, gave it a good char, getting it ready to drop. Started bringing those over this morning. But to bring them over from the other side of the root cellar thing put me past the root cellar. Look down there and I'm like, man, that area there I completely missed. I didn't level that at all. And because of the structure I'm pouring on top of it, I'm not just concerned with pouring a lid. It's going to be a whole pad for an outdoor kitchen. And you got to remember, we've got, what, 7 children plus mom and dad. And then let's say some friends come over and they want to help us can carp, or we bring in a garden harvest, or maybe we're teaching them how to butcher sheep or something like that. So from the top step here, right there, it's going to come out, past, and then around. So this whole section here was just a low area. See, I'm building it up a little bit, and I roughed up this too. So I'm going to try to rake it in, take care of some things, do what I need, but essentially it's going to come across like here, come across like there, go back across like that, and it's going past it and over there, because past it I also want like a slaughter station for processing animals. So I'm going to get some more, level it out. We're getting close, but we still got a ways to go, and this is going to take a pretty good pile of concrete, so I'm aware of that. I'm gonna go back to burning more of those, and once this is poured, you know, those big ones are gonna get dropped in around the outside of there, and then be using some of that rock pile there for some rock wall slip forms between them. Tell you what, one day at a time, but after a day like yesterday, kind of inspires me to go a little harder while I can. So I'm gonna. I just saw something behind this building here. Let me see if I can spot it on camera. Oh, there it is, here it comes. Where is your helmet, young lady?
Huh?
Where is your helmet, young lady? When's the last time you rode a bicycle?
Oh,
About 3 seconds ago?
Years ago. I mean, right now, yes. 3 seconds ago.
Look, he's still confused. He doesn't know what to think. How did Mom get wheels? How? Tell me.
Works pretty well. We're gonna have to air up the front tire a little bit though. It's a little bit low.
Alright. Wow, first a tractor, now a bicycle. What do you do next?
I don't know. Keep watching.
So, gotta get to town here shortly. Much happier with that. The rest of it I can level out with rakes. But darling, I got some good news. Come here.
Alright, let's see.
So, I just got a message from a couple friends of ours. They both live out on the same road these days. And they have gotten access to take down at least one, possibly more, chicken houses. And with those chicken houses, they got free access just to take them down because the people are getting rid of them. But they said I could come get some of that roofing tin with them. It's old, heavy, corrugated metal that was on the top of the chicken house, and I think it's in 16 or 20 foot sections. So I just got to set up some time to get that, guys. But I'll tell you what, for both my lean-to over there and this project, that's going to come in incredibly handy. That is going to be so helpful, and the price is right. I am super excited about that. I'll have to see when it lines up with my schedule. But that's going to be a good deal. Like I said, I got some raking stuff to do, but I got to actually measure it out, frame it out, stake it, and then at that point, level out what's inside there. It's going to be a lot better. Got to get the tractor back right now and get to town. I got a couple things I got to check in town too while I'm there, so that'll be beneficial. Look at that, my lady.
Aw, how cute.
One of the neighbor boys offered to mow down the weeds in the pasture that the sheep don't eat, but there was too many rocks out there for me to get them all out now. So I lifted one rock, and this cute little three-toed box turtle.
Is that what it is?
It's a three-toed box turtle.
It's so cute.
You can hold it for a minute. It was right underneath there. Darling, I rarely find them that big.
Oh, look at those little eyes.
I know, how cool is that?
What a cutie.
I love living out here in the wild and seeing stuff like that, don't you?
Look at that beautiful shell.
If you got it wet, it would pop a lot more with some little designs. Not as crazy as an ornate box turtle, but still beautiful.
How cute. I'm glad you found it.
On our own property, darling.
Oh, here?
Yeah, on our bottom pasture.
He's gonna mow it?
Well, there's too many rocks. I was gonna move them, but I ain't got time for that before I go to town.
Okay.
But I lifted one, and it was under there.
How sweet, Papa.
So that'll be part of our organic pest control posse.
I wonder
Because they will eat like berries and stuff, but they prefer living things.
I think he can feel that. Look at that. I scratch him there, and he moves his feet.
Oh yeah?
I think he can feel that. But if I don't, he doesn't.
Baby, look. Little turtle. Do you like that?
Don't put your fingers there.
It's a little box
Don't put your
turtle.
fingers there. I don't want it to
Don't let it
you.
bite you or close its shell and pinch your finger.
Yeah. Keep your hand back, sweetie. Just hold it on your hand.
Can you say turtle? Mom, can you take the turtle from her so she can show me and sign?
Okay, show us.
Show me turtle with your hands.
Hold it on top. Like
Like
this.
that one on top, and then the head underneath. Hey, child. Oh, she's distracted by people on bikes. Aww. Child, how cute is that?
Really tiny compared to the
Oh wait, you got a turtle shirt on, box turtle.
little girl.
Wow. Hey Bug, I know you don't have a helmet on, but what do you do with that bike?
I like it.
Well, can you show me your special move? Whoa! Oh! Good thing you're built Homestead tough, huh? We'll get your helmet on before you show me anymore. He was just a poppy in that thing, like almost making an ollie yesterday.
Papa, what? I was right here and I'm just doing all around.
Really? I saw you yesterday too, just do a wheelie and just sit there without it crashing back down for a long time. That was pretty cool. Yeah, hold on, Bug, we'll get you a helmet. So, turtles are my favorite anyway. They are so cute at this age, and they're even smaller when they first come out, but what a cute little box turtle. That is super cool. I like it. Well, I'm back home now. Back to digging the next hole with a post hole digger. Did you know that's not fun?
It doesn't look like fun.
It doesn't look like fun. Whoa, what happened to you?
I got braces.
Say that again?
I got braces.
Oh, can I see? Wow. So how was that?
I don't know.
What did the dental hygienist say about you?
That I was her best person, her best child.
And what'd she say about some of the older kids?
That they would scoot out of their chairs because their mom and dad after that would say that they got hurt, that the dental people hurt them, but that wasn't true.
So their parents would make excuses for them even into their teens?
Yes, sir.
What do you think about that, lady?
Oh, it's exciting.
To make excuses for your children?
No, that she's getting braces on her teeth. to
Show
fix
me
the
your teeth. What happened to your teeth?
I got braces also. I mean, not today, but when Red Pepper was a baby, I got braces actually. That was a few years ago.
Mama Pepper's teeth weren't exactly all. If they were ducks, she did not have all her ducks in a row. And nobody ever straightened her out as a child, so.
That's true.
We did that after we got together. And now it seems that she's gonna get all her ducks in a row.
Woo!
You excited about that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. That'll help with function, right?
Yep, it'll help your mouth be able to work right and chew appropriately. Yeah.
So, not something everyone likes or stuff, but you know, this is more than just a cosmetic issue. We got to get some things straightened out, put some things back in order, get some things growing right, so that's what we're working on. And we're excited because it's a good step forward on that project too. Well, cool thing with little Red Pepper is she says this makes her feel like smiling even more. But if you've ever had braces or you got any words of encouragement for her, please feel free to leave them in the comment section. I'll make sure she gets them. Here, I decided to pull up the van just to make sure for the time being I could park it underneath here. And the goal is to put center posts off of this one and this one. I'm going to run some different shelving and stuff, and it's going to be a little shorter over there than here, but looks like it'll work, so that's exciting. That way, worst case scenario, a big storm comes, I'll be able just to pull the van under the shelter there for now. So I got a little more work to do. Post hole digger's in. Let's keep going, see what happens. Daylight's fading. I'm way hot and sweaty trying to post hole dig these. Started to. I'm gonna go get washed up for dinner. And then I gotta help a friend pour some concrete in the morning, which is good, because I got my own concrete to pour here shortly, so we'll see what tomorrow brings. Oh, another day. Monster Truck and I woke up early and went over to a friend's house, and we helped him with a concrete pour. The cool thing was, it was me, a young friend who lives nearby, this, I'm gonna call him an old guy. I'm gonna call him that respectfully. And 3 of his friends who were also older gentlemen. And they all had on overalls, you know, the bibs. all four of those guys did. I was like, wow, interesting. That's amazing. You know, just everyone wearing the same outfit pretty much. But the pour went really good. I had, Monster Truck was able to help for sure. but he was also able to do a lot of observing, which is good. I want him to be able to hang out with that generation, understand some of the things that they do and why, see them in action, and gain wisdom. From those guys like that, from that age group, you know, while they're still here. And some of them were just learning how to do what we were doing. You know, they might have seen it before, but this was the most hands-on they got. Well, as they're older than me, old enough to be my father, and yet my son is there at the same age of, you know, experience with that particular thing, meaning that he's just learning and looking. That's good for him. That's going to help him in the long run. And then he gave me another load of rocks. And some of them I didn't want to be too heavy for the trailer. So another load of rocks. This is going to come in really good and handy. And I'm going to try to see if I can continue with that particular one right now. Just because if I drop the rest of those posts in and get them where they need to be, I can just kind of move past that at the moment. And then frame in this. There might be some rain at some point, so I was kind of waiting for it to get packed down a little bit that way before I framed it in, but I may just start doing that soon enough anyway. But at the moment, I had helping that guy on my list. We got this load of rocks, and now I get to unload them. And then check this out too. This is only like a day later. Remember Red Pepper got those braces? She's been smiling a lot more. Just because before, you know, she had an underbite too that we were trying to correct, and now things are heading the right direction with that. And it makes her happy to have this progress. Come sit next to me, daughter. So here she is. And what were you telling me today about your braces?
That they're actually helping my teeth because my front teeth are ahead of my back teeth now.
Yeah, so show them in the bottom. She's got that blue thing there to first of all prevent her front teeth from going behind her back teeth and knocking the brackets off. But then also they got to get used to not going back there. And turn sideways once in a while. So they're starting to get positioned better.
They used to be like this. So.
Yeah, they used to be more like that. And you know, somebody like Pinky Pepper, she's got really just nice straight teeth. That's not how Red Pepper was born. And who else looks like they kind of got a mouth like yours?
Bell Pepper.
Bell Pepper. So, you know, her mom had braces. So she's not alone in this. Now she's getting braces. Now Bell Pepper needs, you know, some corrective stuff like that. She'll be able to, hey, it's not your turn on the camera. Blizzard, it's not your turn on the camera. I think he hears heavy equipment on the street. But I'm going to get this one loaded. I just want to say in one day already we're seeing improvements, and then soon she's got an RPE up a rapid something expander on the top of her mouth. So it's got a little thing where you turn a crank, and we're going to start turning that crank here in another day or two. What equipment is that? Is that the tractor we were using before? No. Oh, it's a trailer rattling. I see it now. That's the trailer from that tractor. Cool. All right. Some gloves, bugger. Okay, I need some of mine. I gotta level up a Beehive real quick. Is the plan. I should have checked on these a while ago, but I'm pretty sure I need to level one up right away. So, long sleeve gloves, things like that. We'll give them another 10 frame deep on top of what they're dealing with, and I still got to move these guys too. There's definitely children of ours who've shown interest in bees. Red Pepper caught a couple swarms, was involved in that process anyway. Monster Truck, if he gets a sting from any bee, he seems to swell up pretty big, so we're not having him be a beekeeper, because that doesn't make sense. But this hive right here, oh, it's tipped backwards, so I got to try to level it out, but I also got to move this thing. But I'm just guessing they're ready for another layer, so I just cleaned up some stuff. Let me see if I can do this for them quick without getting stung. that, it's going to be a huge problem. Two major issues I saw right away. One, there was ants making a nest in here. Two, there was a pretty good amount of hive beetles. I needed to get this out in the full sun and away from some other stuff, and we'll see. I'm just gonna check these frames and see if they're ready for more or not. Let me get a screwdriver. Okay, okay. Okay, they still have room for expansion here, so I'm not going to add another layer yet. And I have a friend coming over in just a couple days who's a little more experienced than me. So I'll go through all my hives, Lord willing, with him when he gets here. We'll see. Plus, I've got a guy on a video call I can reach out to at any time. I just wanted to make sure these guys are good. On the bright side, killed a couple hive beetles, got a lot of those ants out of there, and we'll evaluate this in a couple days. I walked past and thought, oh, I got to do these, so I figured I better check right away. Wow. Had, like, none of those bees took an interest in me this whole time, which is good. I'm gonna peek at these other ones too while I'm out here. And then I gotta get those rocks unloaded and try to drop a couple posts. I think this one seems a little more chill. I'm gonna peek in here quick. Interesting. Why would there be so many dead bees up here? That's interesting. Okay. I think for the time being I'm going to add a layer to here just because of how full this is. I'm going to start there and go from there. Wow, that one seems to be doing better. I think this one was caught first though, but not by much. And I got to cut down all the stuff around it, move it out into the open, because that's not the way it should be with growth growing up all over it. That's me not doing a good job. I'm gonna get my scissors too and just cut down everything around here real quick. These ones are a little more defensive. That one buzzing around me right now is doing pretty good. A number of them kind of jumped up at me. I'm just gonna take down some of these plants around here. Clear a little space for them so they're not surrounded. That's going pretty good. I'm gonna peek in my biggest one then too in a minute. And just trim this up for a second. Well, they don't know I'm helping them, but it's a lot clearer now. Again, I just got to get the sheep to nibble down this whole area in here. Kind of like Rory is doing here. He's out here doing some grounds maintenance by himself. Just keep an eye on him. He's always kind of been kind of weak. We wanted to make sure he's got some good stuff. But then this one, I'm going to peek at real quick too. And it's, again, that's not ideal. It needs fuller sun. It needs to not be surrounded by so many so many bushes. So I'm gonna cut down a pile of them quick and then see if we can peek in the top of there. Let's get a camera stand for you guys. Better to check stuff in like the early morning before the hive's all heated up when it's nice and calm. There's definitely a ton of them right up at that top layer, which means I may need to add a honey super on, another one, but I didn't even get in there. So see these Sugar Rush peach peppers? They're getting really wilty. I just planted some other stuff the other day. I gotta do switch gears, water the garden a little bit. Sounds like some rain might be coming, but I'm still gonna give ones a drink that I really think need it. And then I gotta unload those rocks while I still got daylight and appropriate weather. So we're switching gears again. It is definitely a cool breeze blowing through here, rolling thunder in the distance, periodical bursts of rain, and Mama Pepper is making more pizzas. I used to work at a pizza place down in New Orleans myself. One of my favorite jobs. Well, Mama's been making some great pizzas lately, and she wanted some Malabar spinach, some onions and peppers to add to them. So I had to come out here and see what we got going on. And then boy, it looks like I gotta do another tomato harvest soon too. See them popping up there? Some lemon boys too. Ooh, here we go, here we go. Not a bad pepper. It's gonna be a sweet one. It's supposed to be. So I'll get that, and then I'm gonna grab a couple of these onions here. Let's see. That one onion should be enough. Let me open it up and just see how beautiful it is. It waited a little extra long out here. That's what I'm seeing. Got some squishy stuff on it, but the onion inside is still good. I knew I should have grabbed these out a bit ago. I'll still rinse that off, chop that up, and be good. I'll bring in a spare bonus one just to make sure. Yeah, that's a good looking onion. These I'm gonna rinse off and rinse off my hands before I get that Malabar, because this pepper was kind of clean, but got to get that food out of this garden for our family, because that's why we got it. Well, that's what I'll give her to add to these pizzas. Got some basil, Malabar spinach, those onions, that sweet pepper, and a couple Roma tomatoes. And as you can see, the tomatoes are ready again. I got to get those up, and I think I'm going to be making some salsa soon, because I see I got some hot peppers coming in over there. Yeah, so with the onions and the tomatoes and the hot peppers, I think it's time. And it looks like we've got bug activity over here too. There's got to be hornworms on here. I'll come do a peek soon. But for now, let's get this to Mama so she can get that dinner tasting amazing. This is one of the most important parts of it, guys. Having our own little produce section right up in our yard. We can get it as we need and just get a little better every year, where it becomes easier and easier. We know how to grow, what does best in our zones, what the pests leave alone, what we need to fertilize more, water more, keep a better eye on, all of that. I love it. So here's a bunch of the stuff diced up. We're doing some thin sliced Roma tomatoes too, like you would with the pepperoni. Here's some more diced stuff. Put down the sauce, and then put down some Malabar. You guys hit the cheese. Mama's got 4 of these doughs made up just really, whoa, I'm tipping over. Really good looking, a lot of herbs in there. Egyptian walking onions dehydrated in there. Yeah, there you go, little girl. Cheese that up and we'll move forward with that one. That pepper, that's the first one of these, so. That is tasty and sweet. That's gonna be really good. So yeah, let's go. We got 4 pizzas to make. Are you ready?
5.
No, 4.
Pizzas.
Okay.
So 5.
I'll just let her be. Cheese it up and let's throw the toppings on.
She calls it pizza.
That is so beautiful and rich though, guys, and so fresh from the garden. What do you think about that?
They're good.
Yeah, it's the best place to go, right? And she knows how to toss it like Papa. She'll take that dough. Whoa! She saw me make it a pizza. She goes, toss.
She says, Papa do. Right?
Oh, just not on the floor. Whoa, good girl. She's making a pizza.
Can you say Papa do?
Papa do.
What Papa do? And it's raining. Check this one out. See that snake gourd? This guy's gonna be seeds for next year. Look at the size of that. It's raining, it's raining, it's raining. That's beneficial. I like that. I gotta tuck these out of the rain. Okay, and I still gotta get that trailer unloaded, so it'll be the coolest I've worked outside in days to get that done in the rain. Couple things. Number 1, you may have seen that this 2-year-old can't just watch me work. Hold on, Bug. We'll get that in a minute. This little 2-year-old here, little bell pepper, she just can't watch me work without helping. Now, a couple things about a 2-year-old. You'll notice she's willing to help. So I encourage her to help. There's plenty of rocks that were small enough you could carry them, and then there were some that were too big. Eventually, some were big. Eventually, rather than have her hand them to me, I gave her the instruction, just set them on the side where I can grab them, and she began to work through that. I also told her to make sure she doesn't get any hit on her toes. What did you hit? Did you get hurt? Yeah, show me where you got hurt. Was it a finger? So she did pinch a finger between two rocks. Couple things. At this stage of the game, as a 2-year-old, she can't really lift a rock heavy enough to do serious damage. You know, I could lift a rock that I could break my whole hand. I could cut off a finger. I could do other things. She really can't. So at this stage of the game, if she learns to be careful, if I encourage that helping and that attitude of willingness, right? Because you want to help Papa? Yeah. Then she'll learn to work with me all the way. Bug just got done with another job he was working on. He comes over, he says, I'll help with the rocks. Jump up on the trailer, Bug, so I can see you. What did you just tell me, buddy?
I said, Papa, I'll help with you.
Yeah, so he's ready to help too. So you may notice the trailer is empty, but I got all those ones in the truck too. And most of those are big ones, but there's a couple the kids might be able to help with. And again, guys, this is my top priority. I was hoping this would get rained on before I framed it in. We might have that opportunity. The rain hasn't really come like I thought it was going to, so we'll see what happens there. But there's things that I want to do as well to continue, you know, with this. When I get going, I want all my cedars here and ready. When I get going, I want a very good, hold on, Bug, some of those are huge. I want a very good supply of these on hands. I don't want to stop partway through and have to run and go get more. So that is an insane pile. It really is. Walk over here, baby girl. Can you stand here to show me how big this pile is? I mean, look at that. And I've got more over by the house. I got more up by the garden. So hopefully I'll be able to do what I want to do. Let's get this unloaded and we'll shut this video down because the storm's coming and we got other things to do. Alrighty. Trailer's empty, truck's empty. Look at this. And Bug, is this just a nice pile to climb on and play on?
No.
No. Do we ever climb on it?
No.
No. Do we climb on it?
Now?
No. Because what could happen if you tried climbing on it?
You could get your leg open or your hand open.
Yeah, you can cut your leg open or your hand open. Could a rock fall on you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is just here. So I have resources. Whoa! I almost fell over too. Wow. Yeah. Alright guys, that'll be a video. Expect more progress soon. I'm hitting these priorities a bit. We got some other life we gotta live too. But we're getting closer. Yep, we don't climb on there. You say bell out?
Thank you, bye-bye.